The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What up? Welcome to 71Kicks. This is Alec, Zach, and Brandon coming to you from Buffalo, New York, talking about the English Premier League. Boys, welcome back. It feels like we're back into it, right? First weekend back after an international break. We had some Champions League action today.
I feel great right now.
Brandon, holy crap. Zach is on top of the world. Crazy showing against Barcelona today for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Before we get into a lot of stuff, though, with what's going on, I'm still wearing my jacket. Got a little surprise here. Folks, there's an Instagram page, a group. They're called, kit sellers. They're called Cult Kits.
Hey.
They did a mystery kit this past month. And you order it. You get any random kit from any club, country around the world. I haven't opened this yet. This is going to be genuine reactions here. This is going to be my kit that I'll wear today on the episode. Check them out, everybody, on Instagram. Free plug. It could be a Spurs shirt. It's a red kit. That's already a good sign. What do we got here? Is this a player on it already? What is this?
Standard Liège, I believe.
Yeah, who's this?
They're in Belgium. Standard Liège. That's how you pronounce it.
I don't know.
I kind of like it,
Pretty
though.
fire, though. I like that.
A sexy little kid.
That's
Little
pretty
New
nice.
Balance?
I like
Come
that. I like
on.
that a lot. This beats.
Medium?
I think it's a large.
okay.
Yeah, I got a large. Damn, who's this team? Yeah, what'd you say? Belgium?
Standard Liège, I believe. I don't know.
Standard
Liège.
Liège?
I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but
Liaison.
All right. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
Look at the back right here. Look at
What do we got?
on the collar. Can
Oh.
I give you something?
Passion. Oh, it's their motto. Their club
Well,
motto.
let our fans know. What does it say?
Yeah.
Passion what?
Passion fierte fervor.
Very nice. Very
There we
nice.
go. Right. Very nice.
Very nice.
Richard-
Favreau. Maybe
Yeah,
they're
John
Star Wars
Yeah.
fans. Yeah.
we got the Standard Liège.
Come
however-
on.
All right. Cool.
Come on.
Here we
Look
go.
at the ball
Here we
knowledge.
go.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. You spotted that right away.
He's gonna keep the tags on so he can return it. After.
No. We'll take these tags off. We'll take them off. Here we go.
Look at that.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'd be a little disappointed. The amount of FIFA I've played in my life, I'd be disappointed if I didn't know that team.
Hey, man.
Sounds like
Nice.
I
Yeah,
was expecting him to pull out 2 more gold packages though. Not gonna lie.
I was for a second, too.
Listen, dude, as soon as guys, all right, I'm gonna be honest. As soon as I ordered it, I was like, how can I do this right now and then like not have 2 more on the way? Like, but I don't have your sizes, so I didn't want to order like. Yeah, I think I know your extra large for yours. What's your size?
I like a baggy kit.
I'm
Yeah.
normally a large. So it's
large
cool.
too. Okay, so I'll know for next time.
I like to go thermal underneath. So
Yeah.
usually go a size up.
All right. Next time. But keep an eye on Colt Kits, free plug, Instagram on, or sign up for their email page. They'll send daily drops every day. And they'll also do the mystery package just like this, and you can get some fire kits. So,
That is nice. I
coltkits.com.
like that.
Yeah, man, I like it. The last time I did it for a mystery kit, they sent me a very random team, I think from South America. I can't even remember what the team was, but it was like this black and white jersey that looked like a ref's kit. Yeah, but
Yeah.
They're
And
just
Colt
trying to
Kits.
clean out the warehouse at that point.
And Colt Kits, if you want to sponsor us. I mean, we'd love a sponsor.
we can do sponsorship deal. Listen,
We also
guys.
love more than 10 viewers. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got to start somewhere.
Exactly right. We're working on the advertising and the sponsors. So that'll be one of our demos here. This is what happens when you send us product and everything. We'll wear it on the show. We'll do it. We'll have a whole unboxing for you. So
Love that.
Colt Kits, check them out, guys. All right, yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the league and what's been going on. Last weekend was a bit of a doozy here. All right, we I went back a page or two here.
We have
what
right
are
into
we looking at?
predictions.
Yeah, we can hop into predictions. We got match week 13 predictions coming up here.
Bum, 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 bum.
There it is. All right, so let's just round out the points total after last weekend. Last weekend was our first weekend, I think, with our new rules in effect with picking a score line, and that's the only score line. And what happens, folks? Brandon comes out on top. He got 2 correct scores this past weekend, so he got 6 points. Stole that, I think, from Zach. Did he have to change some of your scores?
I think both ones he got right. He stole from me.
There we go. The tides are turning for
Technically, I
Brandon
didn't
here.
steal it because I get to pick first.
Exactly. Hey, that is right. So after this weekend, Brandon had a pretty big weekend. He had a 9-point weekend. So Brandon is at 69 points. He's 5 points behind Zach, who is at 74 points.
Not my best week.
Not his best week. He had 4 points this past weekend. I only had 6 points as well. Not my greatest weekend, but I am at 79 points in the lead. It is a 10-point. 10
I'm coming for y'all.
Here, right?
I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm coming for y'all.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I still don't. I'm still in last.
It's going to be nuts. It's going to get nutty. We'll see what happens here. It's very early in the season. But let's do it. We got match week 13 coming up. Our first matchup is Brentford versus Burnley. This is a pretty tricky one here. Brentford they're coming up, but they didn't really do much this past weekend, right? What did they do? I think it was a draw.
2-2, wasn't it?
2-2 draw.
No, they lost. Didn't they lose 2-1 to Brighton? Because
yeah.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Thiago missed the
The penalty.
penalty.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
I was
Yeah,
in
it
New
was
York,
right
so I
at the
didn't
end of
get
the
to watch
game.
anything.
End of the game. I predicted a doozy for that game, and that was a pretty crazy one. Like Brentford was really going at it. I remember being in and out because I just got home from work and all that, watching it. But yeah, I was waiting for that 2-2 draw at the end because then who had it? You had a 2-2 draw, and I already had the checks marked off for correct score, and I had to take him out.
You just remember when I called him overrated, and he had to stay true to that. He couldn't let me get my 2 points. So
What did you? I didn't have anything. What did you predict for the scoreline?
0-0 draw.
Okay.
Because my score was taken from that 2-2.
Gotcha.
So we got Brentford versus Burnley. Brandon, what is going on in this game?
1-0 Brentford. Boring.
all in.
At the G-Tech. Boring.
Taking my score. All right.
I will say though, the Airbnb or the hotel, whatever that is, where it's like up in the corner and you can just sit down and watch the game, I would go there.
Oh,
but
in a
if they were
heartbeat.
playing Burnley, I'm looking elsewhere. For hospitality.
All right. What do you got here?
I had 2-1 Brentford.
2-1 Brentford. Okay. I had the 1-0. I guess I got to go 2-0.
For who?
Brentford 2-0 win. All right. 2-0 there. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I'm going to try and write your scores down as well as we're doing this. You had 1-0?
Yeah.
And 2-1?
I got it here if you want me to just take a picture of it again.
Okay, yeah, We'll do that.
Look at that.
Next game was Man City versus Leeds. Man City. Just when, like, I don't know if it's mind games or whatever this guy's doing, right? All right, because how they lost to Newcastle over the weekend. Today they lost in the Champions League.
Yep.
It's just
scary.
It's just so crazy how reactionary people in the league are, though, because all of a sudden it's a 2-horse race between Chelsea and Arsenal, and if Chelsea drops point this week and City win, which I presume they will this weekend, they're in second again. So like this 2-horse race is already like not. It's a different 2-horse race all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was crazy after one loss all of a sudden. I know they lost in the Champions League today, but they rotated. I think it was 10 players. So, but it's just crazy how quickly people just jump off and jump back on after one result.
Well, Ruben Amorim also just made a comment too. Did you guys see that?
No,
he just. I take back what I said about Ange being the most delusional manager. It might be Ruben Amorim.
yeah.
It might be him.
I just don't think he understands how to deal with like fans and media and like news pundits and shit like that. I just don't think he gets it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like you're playing a 10-man Everton and you're up a man. When did the guy get sent off? It was like in the first 12 minutes or so, I think.
Yeah, first 10 minutes of the game.
Like, you're up for a man for 80-plus minutes, and you're still playing 5 in the back. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have anything else up your sleeve. You don't have a different formation you can turn to.
No,
like,
he's got a
you have
plan A and
nothing.
that's it, yeah.
Like, like that's just like, and I saw somebody talking about it, like that's a sackable offense. Like,
yeah.
Like that is given the results that he's had, and I understand there's been some improvement this year. I know it's been a few bad games now, but that game alone is a sackable offense. Like not adjusting or making any changes when you're up a man. Like Everton was literally passing the ball around them down a man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, and you're just sitting back waiting for them to like come at you, and they're like, "We don't need to come at you. We scored. We have a goal. All we need to do is hold possession. You can't score."
Yeah.
Like it's pathetic. It's
Yeah.
downright awful.
No, that's the word for it. I guess you could say pathetic, because I mean, like it's the display that you're seeing from not just United but Liverpool's style of play right now. It's like I
Yeah,
understand
talk about
that.
sackable. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I understand like how the manager can be putting in their style and like their tactics and whatever, and the players they're following the manager's tactics. But like at the end of the day, like it has to be on the players to know when like to just grab the game, like, how they say, like grab the game by the scruff and take the game into your own hands and like get that result. And United to not even be able to do that at home yesterday, that was just ridiculous to see. And like it's not that they didn't get the chances either. I watched the highlights, like they had some chances, and like it's just like it was almost like the toothless kind of thing, I like to say too, like a toothless attack. They were just attacking, but it didn't have any like oomph to it.
I think there needs to be some. And if it's not going to be Ruben Amorim, you need to take the captain's band off of Fernandez.
I completely agree.
I mean, I personally, we've talked about this, I think, a little bit. I personally don't believe he ever should have had it. But
Yeah.
after something like that, how can you just like let him go out next week and be like, lead the charge?
Mhm.
Go ahead, brother. Like,
No, yeah, you can't.
Couldn't agree more.
But where did we veered off from, like I think City with that, and
We were,
and I'm trying to
like the 2-horse
round this
race
back
type
in.
thing.
Yeah, 2-horse race thing. No, yeah, I mean, I feel like though that analysis can be made about City right now because it's pretty clear like where their weakness is, and it's in their dependency on Haaland. And like when he's, again, like we keep saying too, like when he's not scoring and when they don't have anything going with him, it's they don't got anything happening. And it happened in the Champions League today. Like he came on in that second half and he had some pretty like crappy chances and couldn't convert. And I think it's just people starting to figure out that team. Chelsea are in it. You could say it's 2-horse race, like not 2-horse race, but like they're firmly in that race. Like I don't know, man. It's
I can't stop.
it's
and
tricky.
We'll touch on it more when we get to.
We'll touch on it more when we talk to this upcoming weekend, folks. Live stream coming up. But Man City leads. Let's throw that prediction out there. What do you got for this score here, Brandon?
Yeah, with all that bullshit being said, 3-0.
Right.
Yeah.
I went 4-0. Haaland. After all that, Haaland's gonna score a hat trick.
Right.
Especially only having the 45 minutes in the legs. He's feeling good. He's feeling
He's gonna
good.
have a crazy weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also have a crazy score. I have 5-0.
Oh, great!
So
So I'm
we'll see.
sandwiched in here.
Yeah.
There you
Oh boy.
go. I
So-
was, to be fair, leads of the boys. I did have 3-1. But
Saw one getting past Donnarumma.
Pep's gonna rip him a new one. I kind of forgot Donnarumma was Donnarumma
Yeah.
or fucking Gigi was the keeper. So
Yeah.
Leeds
Yep.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I heard the relegation merchant's on the hot seat right now.
Shut up. We're just fine.
We'll see.
We're just fine.
Sunderland versus Bournemouth is next. What do you got for Sunderland versus Bournemouth?
Sunderland dropping points against Fulham is just disgraceful.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree
Coming,
more.
I mean,
Especially after a
Holy.
goddamn 2-2 draw against
I think that's a
Arsenal, man.
perfect.
It's
We've said this
just like-
before though too. When a team has some sort of like momentum going, and then these international breaks,
Oh yeah.
it fucking sucks.
Yep.
And that's a perfect
Completely
example.
agree.
2-2 against Arsenal at home. That's all the talk. You go away for international duty. You come back and you lose 1-0 to Fulham.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That sucks. I'd be pissed if I was. It's like
Yeah.
basically being a Buffalo Sabres fan. Like you just up down. I like
I
whatever.
have to be Switzerland in this situation. I can't talk about the team. I gotta be Switzerland.
Yeah, right.
But
NDA.
Pending an interview. 2-1 Sunderland.
2-1 Sunderland.
2-1
Okay.
Sunderland.
Okay.
I
It's
you
at
know,
home. It's at home.
It is.
Sunderland's at home. So
Sunderland obviously dropped points. It was a tough one for them. Bournemouth also getting getting a little bit screwed over by ex-player syndrome, as the Brits like to call it. Callum Wilson been non-existent for years, comes and scores a brace on them. With that being said, I think these are two teams that just are not out of. Bournemouth's a little out of form right now. Sunderland's had a little bit of hiccup. I think it's gonna be 1-1 though.
All right.
How's it feel being in first place, dickhead?
Yeah, 1-1 is a fair prediction there. As well as a 2-1. Damn it, dude. You know what? We're going to give it to Bournemouth for this one, and Sunderland is going to continue their slump. So it's going to be 2-1 Bournemouth here.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly as we're saying, international break is going to come back to bite them, and they've lost all their momentum after something like that. And to go from a draw last weekend? No, what was it?
Bournemouth
Sunderland.
or Sunderland.
Yeah, they
1-0
lost
loss.
to
Yeah,
Wonderland. Yeah, Wonderland. 1-0 to Fulham. Yeah, so it's gonna continue a downward kind of trend there. Some magic is gonna fade off. 2-1 Bournemouth. Oof. All right. If our live stream wasn't going to be Chelsea versus Arsenal this weekend, this would be a game to watch too on a live stream, because you got Everton versus Newcastle right here. This should be good.
Yep. Harvey Barnes is on a heater. He scored again today.
Mm-hmm.
I would have really liked to see him throw up the Voltmata. that would have been class. 2-1 Newcastle.
Damn it!
Newcastle. All right.
I thought I was throwing a little bit of a curveball in there by doing that.
Come on. After the weekend I had.
I think that's where
If
I'm
I
going.
know anything, it's predictions.
I'm gonna just go to 1-1. I'll call it a draw. Never been
Alright.
good at the Hill Dickinson. They'll
The Harris
So-
Dickinson.
is it Harris
Yep.
Dickinson or Hill Dickinson?
No, it's Hill Dickinson. Harris Dickinson just deserves a shout out.
Oh, okay.
Come on the pod, Harris, please. Love you. Scrapper, great film.
Yeah. So
Fortune, great
1-1.
film.
I also have a draw. We'll go 2-2 for that one. Newcastle will get the goals, but Everton at home won't take the L. Yeah. Spurs versus Fulham after that. Spurs coming after a very Spursy performance.
Can we
this
just talk
past
about
weekend.
like Spurs losing at the final hurdle to Arsenal?
Oh my
Just
God.
to score a
Oof.
hat trick
Get
on
this
them.
close up of me. Just
Like,
like
It might
Oof.
be the
Drinking all
most
the tears.
Spursy possible thing
oof.
that could ever happen.
Drinking all the Tottenham tears, man. That was so good. So good. Eze's reactions after every goal were good. I don't know what that one was,
The
but I love
Richarlison.
that.
It was I took it as the Richarlison. Should I take my shirt off?
Oh, really? Yeah. That'd be good.
I don't know, but that's what I took it as.
Yeah, right.
It reminded me of all those days of Willian just shitting on Spurs, what it felt like all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it's like literally the same thing. I mean, obviously they didn't buy his flight because he was already in London for Eze, but it just felt, and I don't think Willian ever scored a hat trick on them, but
yeah.
it's just like, I was hoping for a result from Spurs to maybe do something, make it a little bit closer going into this weekend, but
Yeah.
you can't rely on Spurs for anything. That's the
Nick.
moral of the sports story.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
literally, at the Emirates, you're hoping Spurs can get something done there. I don't think so.
I
Not
do.
against this Arsenal team right now.
I do want to see Mickey Van de Ven get a move somewhere.
He deserves better.
Yeah, I could see something like that happening.
And granted, I don't know what they were doing because it just seemed like Eze was open every single time he got
Dude,
the
yeah.
ball.
He was finding
Like,
so much space.
And I don't know if that's just a credit to Eze making it look easy or if that's on
Yeah.
Spurs for letting him have so much space, but it was just like
It's never a good thing when you can say that your center back was on an island, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's how Mickey Van de Ven
Yeah.
looked and felt a lot of the time.
Yeah, we were really playing around him. It was a great game, really fun stuff. That being said, Tottenham, what are they?
They
Could be a weekend
continue
for
the
'em.
slump.
Ooh,
Fulham continues the trend upwards
really?
at Spurs' new stadium. 2-1 Fulham.
Wow.
this is one of those games to me that screams Spurs steadying the ship a little bit before it just continues to go sink. They found the hole, patched it with a little bit of glue. The glue's gonna wear out after a week or so. This is one of those patch up the that when they just never get a permanent fix for it. 'Cause that's what Spurs do. So I went 2-0 Spurs.
2-0.
Little cleanup game for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was seeing a cleanup kind of thing like that too. They'll come out, have a good game. 3-1 for the score on that one. Exactly as we're saying. It's going to be one of those patch-up games. Like, get that confidence back. Yeah, we're Spurs. We're
It's the
world
Spursy
beaters.
thing to do,
We're European. We made it to a European final. We're European winners. Yeah, we're great. And then they're going to just lose again.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking over there?
The tears of Tottenham fans. Yeah, let me get a big sip here. That felt so good.
He
just to watch
actually-
as a
He actually ordered tears online to fill up
Yeah,
his water bottle.
Cult
with.
kits. Tottenham tears, cult kits.
Tottenham tears. They got a little section on there. All right. After that one is
Crystal Palace United.
Palace United.
Fuck
Another
United.
good game. Another good game here, man. What do you got?
2-1 Palace.
2-1
Fuck.
Palace. Okay.
God,
Fuck United.
you know what?
I don't want them to have anything nice ever again.
I just want the poor guy to get his haircut, man.
That's all we want. That's all.
I was rooting
we
for them for
are
a little
asking
bit,
for.
but now that I know it's not possible for that to happen with Ruben Amber, I'm just back on the.
Did you
Yeah.
see he had a
train.
little brand something with like Garnier and he did a slick back thing?
I saw,
I did not see that.
I
looks
saw
good.
the slick back. That's
He
what I'm
looks
saying.
good.
He needs to style the fucking hair instead of
The
just
first
letting it
comment
grow
was like,
out.
Something like, this guy might actually get hired somewhere now.
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly. You
Instead
can't
of just
hire him
this.
because the fucking afro is going to be
Yeah.
sitting above every cubicle that he sits in.
Someone needs to make a small scale version of Old Trafford that's like big enough for him to stand in, so they
Yeah.
can recreate the meme with like
when
the
does
hair
he get his
popping out
first
of
chia
the,
pet?
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be a great one right now.
United, you're welcome.
Chia.
Yeah.
Yeah. United. Produce that one.
There you go.
I'm just gonna go 2-0 Spurs though.
2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs.
Brother,
Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
2-0 Palace. 2-0 Palace.
2-0 Palace. Okay.
I did go 2-0 Spurs, but 2-0
Yeah.
Palace.
Same score there.
All right.
All right. I went 3-2 Palace.
This guy loves his goals.
I'm liking goals lately. I don't know. It's because everyone's finding their shooting boots, and it's going to be another one of those moments of
go.
United trying to come out and redeem themselves after last weekend, but Palace won't let them have it.
Okay.
Villa versus Wolves after that. Villa versus Wolves coming up. Wolves still winless. 13
Are they
weeks
gonna
into
win
the
a game?
season.
Yes.
It's a tough
Yes.
prediction.
Like-
Honestly, I don't even know if they can.
I mean, I know it's easy to say that, like, oh, they're never gonna win a game, but like, it realistically, like, whether it's the new manager that just came in, what Edwards that just came in. I was gonna say Gus
Yeah.
Edwards, but I'm like, that's not.
Yeah,
can't think of his first
I don't
name.
know his
Well, I'll say this: there's 3 teams that you look at in the league right now that you can put Wolves against that they can maybe get a win. And with how these teams are playing, I don't even think that it can happen. But you got West Ham, Forest, and I'm sorry to say, but Leeds.
Man, I just
Wolves
don't- I
can get
don't
that
agree
win
with
against
that.
either.
I don't agree with
No?
that.
No, you don't think Wolves can get a
West-
win against Leeds?
Maybe, but West Ham and Nottingham Forest just 3-0
But that's what I'm
Liverpool.
saying. That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
These, like, you could pick these 3 teams as the teams
Well,
that
why'd
they
you
could get
pick
the win.
those 3 teams?
Because those are the 3 teams that you could only say like
Who's
out of
we?
those 3. What am I saying? I'm just saying like out of these 3 teams, these are the ones that I can only see.
there it is.
Yeah, sorry, but like these are the only 3 teams I could see Wolves beating. But
Don't forget about
even,
Liverpool.
Like,
They could beat Liverpool.
real.
can you imagine? Can you
What about
imagine?
Burnley?
Well, yeah, you could throw Burnley in there. Burnley
Okay.
too, I guess.
What about Chelsea?
No,
Chelsea?
No.
Nah, throw Liverpool in there too. I don't know, man.
They had their chance to beat us.
Yeah, I mean,
They had their chance in the cup. That was
Yeah.
the closest they're ever gonna
Yeah.
get again.
See,
Well,
but
maybe
the-
not ever again.
like
but, you know.
we've said it before with the prediction. Like, how can you predict this? Like Spurs, Wolves played against Spurs, like at Tottenham, and what was it, 0-0? Like you just never fucking know. You
No.
never
Yeah.
fucking know.
Yeah.
Well, luckily for Wolves, they play Liverpool at the end of December,
There you go.
so
There it
they might
is.
have a chance
There
to
you
win at
go.
Anfield.
Okay.
By then,
They might already be relegated, but they
Right.
Arne
That's what I was
Slot
thinking
will
too.
be gone by then.
What if there was like a mid-season relegation? If you don't get a win at all, like halfway through the season, it's just like, get the fuck out of here.
It's like in ping pong where you get whitewashed and you just get sent down to the
They,
championship.
Literally,
they
yeah.
can bring up Frank Lampard's Coventry. We're still
They're
smashing
flying.
Bringing
the
them in
fucking
early,
championship
right?
right now.
I
Bring
went
'em
in
in
last
early.
night to look because I want to see like how Wrexham's doing, and they're all right. I think they're
Yeah.
sitting at 22 points. They're in like 12th.
Very comfortable
And
in the
I
mid-table
think
right now.
6th has 25 points. So between 6th and 12th,
Wow.
Yeah.
it's literally like one game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coventry's at the top with 37.
and they're averaging like two
They're
and a half
flying.
goals a game.
They're flying.
Like,
Wow.
their defensive thing is the best in the league
Yeah.
right now. Like
Nice.
Frank Lampard's cooking, my boy.
Yes, he is.
Haji-
Haji
my goat.
Wright, Haji Wright, little LA product,
Yeah.
US.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say he's as good of a manager as Company is right now because what Company's doing with Bayern is
Insane.
incredible.
Yeah, but look
But
at
I-
the players that
Yeah,
Bayern has.
exactly. But I think Lampard's along that same line of managers. Like if you give him the right players and like that good of a team, he will succeed.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna be a top manager ever. But I think like if he had a job like that,
Yeah.
like he can succeed with
Yeah.
with that good level of players. Like he's just that kind of cloth manager where he'll never do good with like a bad team.
Mm.
But when if he has like a good team, then he'll be able to compete.
I was thinking
Sure.
about this the other day too. What if you swapped right now, as the clubs stand, as points rankings, whatever stand, you switch Lampard with Mikel Arteta? What happens for the next, say, 10 weeks after that? Do both stay at the top?
I love Lampard. I don't think defensively they'd be nearly as strong as how Arteta lines them up.
Yeah.
But I do think they'd be a little bit more creative going forward.
Yeah.
So I think it would just be a shift from a more defensive approach to a more attacking approach. Depending what would happen this weekend, I think would determine if they were top in 10 weeks or still or not. I think it really just comes down to what happens this weekend because the thing is like we'll get into it more. I'll save it for the
Sure,
conversation because it's a talking point for that whole conversation
Yeah.
that I want to bring up.
Sure.
No, I would agree that like I feel like Lampard would have a harder time with Arsenal than Arteta would with
Yeah.
Coventry, just because like
Yeah.
it's two different styles that you would be bringing into the teams, and with how Arsenal is structured right now, it would just I feel like be too much of a dramatic shift. It would create more like style and flair to them, but
Yeah.
it's just not how they're playing right now.
Okay, fair. So where do we leave off?
We were at Villa versus Wolves here.
2-0 Villa.
All right.
I went 3-0 Villa.
All right. Scores are getting taken. Let's make it a 1-0 win for Villa. Damn it. I don't like that, but if they win, I'll just get the point.
Also-
it's okay.
Where the hell did Villa come from?
4th.
Dude,
Like,
they
remember when we were talking about them like not being able to score a goal, and now all of a sudden they're in 4th place?
it
It's
was
like-
after the last international break because we were after it
Insane.
was before that international break. We were having that same conversation about breaks ruining your form, and they were going into that last one with
Yeah, you're right.
a couple wins. I think it might have been 3 wins, and they were going to have 4 after that break. And they came back right after that break and had a win, and they've just been winning. They've just been performing and doing well and just falling right back into their groove. And I feel like it's that perfect position they want to be in, because they don't like that spotlight. They just like to perform. They don't need the attention.
Matty Cash.
And that's just what they do. Yeah.
Matty
Matty
Cash.
Matty
Come on,
Cash.
boyo.
Since he signed that contract.
Matty Cash, best right back
World
in the
beater.
league.
World beater. Okay, so we had Villa's game, Nottingham Forest versus Brighton. Hove Albion is after that.
2-1 Nottingham Forest.
God
Forest,
damn it.
okay.
Fuck y'all.
I'm in the same opinion though. I think Forest ride their hot hand since playing Brexit ball with Mr. Sean Dyche. I'll change mine to 2-0.
2-0 Forest.
Yeah.
All right. I am throwing the counter here, and I'm going 2-0 Brighton on
Yikes,
this
that's
one.
not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a crazy prediction, but I feel like that was just a splash in the pan for Forest in that last game, and still has Jesus. Sean Dyche still has a lot of work to do with Forest, so Brighton's going to sneak a couple through. West Ham versus Liverpool is after that. West Ham and Liverpool. Liverpool.
I still have such a hard time picking Liverpool to lose,
Right. Yeah.
but it's getting to the point where like I feel like I almost have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's so hard.
the thing is, you couldn't predict last weekend to happen. Even if
No.
you predicted that scoreline, that would have been like crazy odds to say that they would lose at home 3-0.
Two straight
Two
3-0s.
games 3-0.
City and Forest.
Yeah.
But it happened.
And especially right now too with West Ham, I fucking hate West Ham. Go back and watch previous episodes.
Yeah.
But like, you know what? I'm gonna switch it. I'm going 1-1.
Ooh.
1-1.
Right.
I was under a similar thought process, but I went 2-2.
Really?
Nice. Okay.
I just am not predicting Liverpool to win right now.
I can't.
I
had it,
like,
but I was like, I can't.
I think I keep predicting them to win. Besides, I think the City game, I think I pretty much predicted them to win. And I'm done. I'm not doing it until they show me something. Excuse me. I'm not doing it anymore.
No, I feel that.
Isak, a waste of
Shit.
fucking coin.
What a
Jesus.
Ridiculous, man.
After all of that, everything he did, all that shit he talked,
He's just
all the nonsense, and he can't even score a fucking goal.
it's one of those things. It's just proving us right.
He ain't
Everything
even
we're saying.
close to scoring a goal either.
No.
And I know,
Ghost.
like, Newcastle fans have said the best themselves because obviously they know him as better than anybody in the league. He's better when he has space to get him behind, and teams don't let Liverpool get space in behind.
No.
And he needs
Well,
help.
Liverpool
when
also don't play the fucking ball,
Yeah.
and you've heard it from me a million times with Flo Wirtz, but they don't play the ball in behind.
No.
Like they just pick these players because it's like in the stars.
It's
Yep.
almost like I don't want to say that they're similar level of players because going into the season they were not similar level of players, but it's almost like they signed the wrong player.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
right.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. They're just
Even with Ekitike, like Ekitike's been better than Isak,
by far.
but he almost doesn't fit the mold that they almost feel like they need like a true target man.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel like that they should have been the ones assigned to lap.
Or fucking Victor Yokeres.
Yeah, or
yeah,
Gyökeres,
or
right.
Gyökeres, or even like going for Osimhen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it almost not that Osimhen's like a true target man, but anyways, like
Yeah.
He
having
fixes
that
the problems that
having
they
that
have,
center
yeah.
point to get the ball into, hold up the ball, let your wingers get forward and get
Yeah.
into those inside channels.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
See, but that's another thing too. And again, I'm just repeating myself, but it's like you have all of these playmakers, and Slot doesn't let them go out and make
No.
plays.
and he doesn't use
It's like stick to the X's
like,
and O's, and it doesn't fucking
there's
work.
there's nobody I feel like he's truly using to their strengths in that attack
Not
right
a single
now.
one.
Not
Mm-mm.
like Salah's getting pushed wide, which is
The
not
full
what he's
11.
Yeah,
The full 11, brother. Even Van Dijk's struggling.
and I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a lot of with being Konate and God, they probably wish they got Gahey even more than they
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
showing.
Because who do they bench Konate for?
Fucking the Italian that went down.
Yeah, isn't he still hurt?
I mean, yeah, he's out for the season. But
Yeah.
I'm saying like,
And
Next
Joe
year,
Gomez, like
see you later.
Yeah, right.
like, and that's the predicament they're in. Is Konate's playing so bad, but like, is
Does
Joe
Mark
Gomez going to
Gahey
be any
even
better?
still want to go to Liverpool in January?
If him, I'm staying clear.
yeah,
wouldn't
go.
I'd start
I
looking
wouldn't.
around.
I'm staying clear.
I
I
wouldn't.
even after what's going on right now, I'd be surprised if Real enters the talk for him.
yeah,
Because like if
'Cause
his contract expires next year, then that's the
Yeah.
easiest
I don't-
switch that they can do.
I don't know the extent of their injuries, but I know Hoyson just got hurt, and that's coming off of Militao getting hurt on international
Interesting.
break.
And yeah,
So-
David Alaba is just getting old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kit
And
I
model.
love him.
Asensio is just an aggression merchant.
For real. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, can't pick. You can't pick Liverpool to win. I agree with all that. That's also why I predicted them to win this weekend 2-1. So you don't know what to fucking get with them, but it's West Ham, So I
You went
think.
twos.
I went
2-1.
twos.
All right, everybody,
Here's the one.
buckle up. It's the game of the weekend: Arsenal versus Chelsea. For those of you who don't know, we're gonna do a live stream this upcoming weekend. Tune in. We're gonna just watch the game together, get some good reactions for the socials, and really just share each other's company as we.
Try not to let
Sit-
these two kill each other.
It's
Just
gonna
gonna
be,
put up a glass barrier in
I
between.
know,
us.
yeah.
right?
We'll throw
Fuck.
shit at
Me
that.
and Rich, you and I might have our hands full.
Yeah, it's
Have
going to
to
be a
order-
doozy of a
Damn.
game.
We have to order a bouncer or security
Yeah,
for the
right.
Yeah.
for the show.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have a steward standing right in the middle of the table, so that way we could just be like, "Yo, fuck you." But let's get our scores out there, and then we could talk a little more about the game. We also got something fun thrown together for next segment. What do you think is going to happen here?
This is the worst position to be in right now because I'm gonna get chewed apart regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it really quick, and then Zach, it's all you. Okay, 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1. I like it.
I went 1-1.
1-1.
And after today, like, part of me wants to back the boys, but I just know the way it's gonna. I've seen this story, and do I think we can win? Absolutely. Do I think we will win? I don't know. Like, this one is literally a roll of the dice for me. I think it really is going to come down to Maresca this weekend.
Mhm.
Like what we saw tonight. When he gets it right, he gets it right. Look at the Barca game, the PSG game, the Spurs game, the Liverpool game. He's doing it in these big games. Like, he's figuring it out. But then there's also the Bayern Munich game, some of these games against lesser opposition. I don't want to say the Man United game because that was just down to getting a red card in the first 3 minutes of
Right.
the game. Like, that's nothing to do with the tactics. That's just Sanchez making a stupid mistake. But, we're looking good right now. We're right in the hot hand. So, like, it's hard for me to not back us, but I think just the pessimist in me that doesn't want to predict us to win.
Yeah.
I think we can. I think we can easily lose. Do I think it's going to be a blowout either way? Absolutely not. I think this is going to be a real tight one. There's a lot riding on this game for Chelsea. This is huge for Arsenal, obviously, in terms of building their
1
lead.
versus 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is the crazy thing. Like, we're talking 2-horse race, 6 points back. We lose, we're 9 points back.
Right.
Like, this is a must win. It's a
Yeah.
classic 6-pointer. Like, you win, you're 3 points back, and the race is blown wide open. And that's what, like, the players have to understand for Chelsea this weekend is that, and I'm sure you can give the Arsenal perspective in a second when I'm done here. But, like, this is our biggest game in the Premier League. I couldn't tell you the last time. Even when we were in first place a couple years ago, or a few years ago when Tuchel was still the manager, before the Lukaku shit happened and half our players were hurt. Even last year when we were closing on Liverpool a little bit, I think we ended up being like 1 or 2 points back at one point. I knew last year, like, it just didn't feel sustainable. This year it feels sustainable. It feels like we're finally finding our stride a little bit here. And like I said, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, I said it on the podcast. I said, I just think we're too young and we won't do it. I still stand on that. I don't think we'll get it done this year. But I do think this is the game that if we are going to make a run this year, this is the biggest must-win game of the season.
I'll agree with a lot of what you said there. This is the I don't want to use the phrase reality check game because a reality check is more of like your perspective is kind of like,
Sunderland was your
realigned kind of
reality
thing,
check.
whereas this past weekend was that kind of thing for a City game was a reality check and Liverpool was a big reality check kind of moment
Big
there.
slap in the face.
Yeah, but this is like a standard test right now. The standards of where Chelsea's at and the standard that Arsenal has set. Whether both of these teams are able to, with Arsenal maintain what they've got, and with Chelsea, it's continue testing what they've built and what they have growing here. I also predicted my draw. I'm sticking with Arsenal in these big games against these kind of opposition right now. It's hard to know. Like, I don't want to go so confident because, like, I'm not an overconfident person like that when it comes to us. Like, I've seen us in this position and we drop it. So I predicted the 2-2 draw here. I do see some goals, and I also see again, like, this past weekend, it was a big error on Raya to let that goal in from Richarlison. But no, this is a big, big test on, for both of these teams right now. And the, title race, to talk about it being a 2-horse race or like, listen, I'm not trying to say it. I love how I can say something like, I don't like to be an overconfident fan, but the next thing I'm about to say is like, going to sound overconfident, but it's just stating the conditions of what the race is right now. it's a one-horse race for Arsenal to lose at the moment. Like, they're just running away with it, and if they win this weekend, it's a runaway. Like, they can keep going in this form and just keep pushing, and it's up to them to stumble and lose this. And all it takes is another big win against City this season. Not another, but like another big showing against City. If we can win at the Etihad this year and win this upcoming Sunday and get that win against Liverpool at home later on in the year, I think that wraps it up. Like, that can show that we've figured our shit out. We've got the league under wraps at that point. Those are the 3 white whales that we're going to be chasing this for the rest of the season here. Because again, it's up to us to lose it, and it can easily happen. We've seen it happen the past couple of years, but again, this is going to be a great game. Really, really, especially at home for Chelsea right now after the game that they just had tonight. It's going to be tough.
It'll be interesting to see what happens in Arsenal Bayern tomorrow.
And that too.
Because that's a huge game, obviously, not just for Champions League purposes, and just obviously because they're, I think, the 2 top teams in the Champions League going into this match week.
Yeah.
But Arsenal have had a Bayern size. You all right? Arsenal have
Tottenham tears got their get back.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Jesus.
Arsenal have had a
Sorry.
they've had a Bayern-sized weight on their back for a number of years now. Yeah. Arsenal don't like playing Bayern. Bayern love a game against Arsenal. I remember the 10-2 on aggregate and all the Arsenal fan TV videos that came after that were just,
Listen,
if you haven't watched them, pure Arsenal fan, prime Arsenal fan TV.
Like, the thing about it is that it goes back to exactly what I'm saying with the Chelsea game and this game both being huge tests for like the position Arsenal is in, because again, after the Champions League this past year with the showing we had against Real, this is going to be one of those moments now where it's like, okay, we beat Real last year. Bayern is another one of these like top teams of the world, or Europe at least, and like, what are we going to be able to do about them with this current squad that we've built? Because yes, it was the 10-2 with, old squad, old managerial days and old system, and you can even look at some of the games Arteta's had against Bayern. He had a pretty rough series against them like 2 seasons ago, I think. And yeah, this is going to be a big revenge game that he has.
Michael Elise versus Calafiori is going to be extremely fun to
A
watch.
lot of duels tomorrow.
Extremely fun to watch.
Kane against our center backs, Saliba and
Mbappe.
Mbappe, man. Dude, I fucking can't believe. See, that's what's so crazy right now. It's like the squad that we've built, for him to just be thrown right in there, and it looks seamless. It looks like there's no problems and like any weaknesses in that defense. It's crazy.
Does Odegaard comes back? Does he go back to the 10 as a out wide?
No, he's not going to start tomorrow. He'll probably come on
No, I'm
the
not saying
second
tomorrow.
half.
I'm not saying tomorrow. I'm
Yeah,
just
when
saying,
Odegaard gets back, I do think we will start seeing a little more of the.
I don't think so.
I think he
No?
stays on the bench.
I do too.
I just think they look better.
I do too.
They look the attack looks more seamless with Eze in the middle there.
Especially Trossard, the way he's playing.
And
Well-
I think that's largely relying on Trossard's form.
Yeah.
And if once that inevitably dips, because it always seems like has these patches where he's
Yeah.
playing hot and patches where he's not. And I think that's when you start moving Eze out wide potentially and bring Odegaard back in. But I think for now you just got to stick with what they've been putting
See,
out there.
We're also playing right now without Gyökeres, and we haven't seen the full potential of Odegaard starting with Gyökeres, and we haven't also seen the double pivot of Eze and Odegaard in the attack with one of our, Rice or Zubimendi behind him.
Arteta's not going to go to one pivot, man. He's not going to go to one sit.
No
He-
way.
I don't
No
know.
shot.
No.
We
Especially the way he
There's
loves Zubimendi.
Yeah.
he does. Yeah.
Declan Rice isn't coming off the bench.
No.
Well, we'll see. He has at some point. We have seen Rice on the bench for some games, and he's come on. I think in some Champions League, he's not started. So I think there's still a lot of room for interchanging some of the tactics and style of play that we got here. But I do, Arteta loves Odegaard. I think he'll find his way back into the starting 11. And on that note, just picking who we think and if he would be in that starting 11. This is going into our segue for our next little segment here in this episode because we're in the hype for the game this upcoming weekend. We're picking combined 11s for Chelsea and Arsenal. We did this for the City-Liverpool game recently, and, we got Chelsea fan, we got an Arsenal fan here. We both know our teams, so we're going to go and see what the squads look like. Some squads might lean a little heavy towards one team versus the other, but
from
we'll see here.
the leaks I heard going into this, I'm gonna let you guys go first, and then I'll spit the common
you
sense
should
here
definitely
when
go
you guys
last.
are all
So-
done.
You should go last.
I was thinking about this. The last time we did this, we just combined 11 and we just chose who we thought. The way I have it set up is, like, for example, Raya or Sanchez.
Mm.
So which way do we want to do it?
I would just do 11s, like who we wanted.
Yeah.
Because I think I know like with mine I have something a little funky.
Okay.
But
Oh, okay. All
Right.
right.
Then go ahead. I'll follow suit.
All right. So my 11, I was a little generous with one of the names in midfield here. I had, we'll get to that. My defense is untouchable because you got the best defense that's out there right now with Raya in goal. Timber, Saliba, Gabriel when he's healthy, and Calafiori all in the back four right there.
Just keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
Here's where I got a little generous. I threw Caicedo in. I had
Caicedo being in is generous.
exactly right. But hey, I got Caicedo in, and then Enzo and Rice are also in my midfield. This is just a very holding midfield, you could say. Not much creativity coming from there. If anything, Enzo's going to lead some of that. And then my attack looks like Saka, Gyökeres, and you can't leave him out, even though he's stubbing his toe and not playing right now. But ice cold Cole Palmer
You don't
is
have Eze in your 11?
no, I don't.
He just scored a hat trick for you guys.
He just scored a hat. Hey, listen, hat tricks are. I have a lot of opinions on hat tricks. You know, you looking at his goals right now. They showed.
Oh my
They
goodness.
there was a stat that compared Eze and Oliseh coming up for the game tomorrow, and it was like Eze's got 5 goals and so many assists, and it's like you couldn't put that up after this past Sunday because then it would have just showed 2 goals and 3 assists. I don't.
Yeah.
It's hat tricks are funky.
So for the sake of this, we're going everybody's healthy.
Yeah, everybody's healthy.
Yeah,
everybody's playing.
healthy. Okay. Then I'll go Raya in goal. Same back four. Calafiori. I love Calafiori.
Yeah, he's a. Dude,
I
him and
love
Timber right now.
Calafiori.
Both of them are
Fuck
on some
Timber,
different
Matty
mojo.
Cash,
Different
fuck
mojo.
Timber. Matty Cash, but Calafiori, I asked fucking Santa Claus for a Calafiori Arsenal kit. Santa Claus, if you watch our podcast. Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, and Timber as my back four.
Oh yeah.
This is where I'm improving a little bit because I had set different. I'm gonna sit Caicedo
God.
up in the holding, brother. I'm not sitting him
I
on the
thought you
bench.
meant bench. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
you did. I know
I'm
you
sorry.
did.
You said sit in Caicedo. I said whoa.
Caicedo's gonna be
but-
my pivot. I'm gonna play Eze and Palmer in front of him. I'm gonna put Saka on the left. I'm gonna put Gyökeres up top. I'm gonna put Steve on the right.
Oh wow!
love it.
I totally left
I
Steve
love
out,
it.
man. I forgot about Steve.
Yeah.
I love it.
There we go.
As long
Okay.
as we're going, everyone's healthy. I can switch
Yeah.
things around. I'm putting
Yeah.
Saka on the left. Steve
That's
on the
fine.
right.
All right, let's hear how many Chelsea players made it into this
Listen.
11.
9 of them.
We're in second place. That's not okay. There
Yeah.
are more Arsenal players in my squad.
Okay,
all right,
all right,
all right.
fair.
I kept it fair, and honest. There's maybe one position I think is genuinely questionable in this team, and I don't even know how questionable it is, but I'm gonna just go for
Let's hear it.
So in goal, of course, David Raya. Sanchez has been fantastic this season. Besides the United game, the improvement from Sanchez this season has been incredible, but he's not David Raya.
Yep.
I'll start with the center backs.
Okay.
I have Saliba and Gabriel, of course.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
That's just not even like right now. Based on form, 2 best center backs in the league.
In the world, probably.
Probably, I think that's not a crazy take. I think it's a pretty fair thing to say right now. With Gabriel being out, I would throw Calafiori in there and give him his flowers because
Okay.
he is fantastic, but he's no Mark Cucurella.
Stop it.
He pocketed Yamal.
Fucking stop it.
Put Yamal in his back pocket.
Have they played Barcelona?
No, that's not Cucurella's fault. And he's not a better player than Cucurella.
Stop it.
He is not.
Stop it.
He was getting benched for Louis Skelly last season.
He doesn't even have better hair than Cucurella, let alone be
He
a better
wasn't getting
player.
benched last season. He was made of glass last year. Kyle Fiore couldn't play a
Have
string
you heard
of
his
games
story
after.
of the fucking knee? He wasn't even supposed to walk again.
That's
Crazy.
I don't see how that's Cucurella's problem. Cucurella has consistently, over and over, time and time again,
Been a bitch.
Okay, whatever you want to say, has locked down the best wingers in the world on his side. Pick a winger, and he's pretty much locked them down
Stop it.
every single time. He's great at going forward. He's essential to what we do in our team, in our build-up play. He gets goals. He gets assists. There's no reason he should
And
be left out of
Calafiore
this
does it?
team.
And Calafiore does it?
I never said he doesn't.
Calafiore-
I just said for what Cucurella's importance to Chelsea is much more important than what Calafiore is to
Stop
Arsenal.
The thing
it.
about Cucurella is that he's got the
Easily.
Bruno Fernandes
Listen.
tag to him, and Bruno Fernandes,
Not
just like
even. If we're
Cucurella,
going
is
Calafiore
a
or
bitch.
Cucurella as a left back option, in no world am I going him.
I think that's just
Yeah,
crazy.
no way. I don't
I
think so.
it's absolutely crazy. to me.
Nah.
I'm gonna stand for my guy, and I understand he is a little fucking rat.
It's your 11.
I would hate him if he wasn't on my team, but him not being in this 11 is fucking criminal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side of this back
Don't
four.
even say his
There's-
goddamn name, dude. Don't
Reece
even.
James, don't want to hear about the injury stuff because you just talked about California being made of glass. So we can throw that conversation out the way.
All right, you're right.
Then it comes to versatility. Reece James is more versatile of a player. He can play right back, left back, center back, and in midfield as he's shown today, and he bosses the field wherever he is. He's a better passer of the ball. He creates more chances, and he plays farther back most of the time. He gets told to stay home so Cucurella can go forward because he's better at defending. In terms of one-on-one defending, I would argue he's better. He doesn't play with with Gabriel and Saliba as his center backs next to him. So his responsibility as a defender is much more than what Timber is. Timber has a lot more license to go forward.
Say the same thing that you said before about Cucurella, where if he wasn't on your team, you'd hate him. And that's the same thing with Reece James too, man, because he's one of those players that just frustrates you when you watch him play because he just gets right under your skin, and it's
Listen, I would literally give Timber
Right.
defensive positioning because I think that's what his system requires him to do, and I would give him aerial threat. And apart from that, I don't know if there's one aspect of football that Timber does better than Reece James.
all right.
He's not like I play. If you want to go with defending, sure, okay. He's better at everything else. He is out and out much better footballer than Urian Timber.
Listen,
He takes set pieces. He can score long shots. His crossing's better. His blade slices or whatever they're called, the grass slice passes are much better. His passing range is better. Like, he is a better footballer than Urian Timber. And this is no hate to Urian Timber. He is quite easily the second best right back in the league, and it's not even close after that, besides Matty Cash, of course. But
You're lucky, bro. You're so lucky.
But comparing him to Reece James, who has been healthy since January, all right, let's not act like he's been. And I understand we do some load management stuff with him, and we play him sometimes not at right back. We play him at midfield or whatever. But if you know what, if you want to argue Timber's better, I'll just sit quietly. But I'm gonna speak up for my guy. But I understand the Timber hype, but I will back Reece James every single time.
All right.
No, I don't want to argue it because it's like, again, it's just gonna be semantics of favorite player on your team and like player on my team kind of thing. I want to see what the fans think. I want to put that. I want to clip that. We got to clip that. That's a great take
That's
right
fine.
there. And
And I'm
in this
sure-
kind of head-to-head against coming up for this game right now, we'll see what fans want to say because it's a take.
And who's in your midfield? Who's in your midfield?
What do we got midfield? What do we got?
Obviously, the first name on this team sheet in any position, the best midfielder in the league right now, Moises Caicedo. Bossed it against Barcelona. Been bossing it for over a year and a half now. Just absolutely the best defensive midfielder in the world.
All right.
I mean, Rodri hasn't been healthy, but
No.
that's not Caicedo's fault. But just been absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, I'm going to include Declan Rice. I think what he does for Arsenal as an 8, not a 6, for all the people that keep thinking Declan Rice is a 6. He is an 8. He has been phenomenal for a better part of who knows how many years at this point, pretty much since he's made his way into the West Ham first team. I've always rated Rice, and I still rate Rice. I'm pissed Lampard didn't get him when he was Chelsea's coach because he wanted him really bad, and it never happened. But I really wanted him.
It was close.
So that's my pivot with obviously Rice having more license to go forward. At the cam spot, Mr. Ice Cold, Cole Palmer, obviously. And if we're going off of, who's healthy or not, I'm throwing Enzo Fernandez in there because he has been fantastic over the last few weeks or so. And then my front three, I got Saka on the right. As much as I wanted to put Steve in,
Wait, do you have 4 in the middle though? Didn't you just say Enzo?
I said if Palmer's not healthy,
Oh,
I'd put Enzo in there. Just because if we're going off of who's healthy and just entirely overall.
You
I
just
got-
want a little Enzo shout. I get it.
I think I've just the last few games he's been
killing it. I will say
So-
that like Enzo, that's how he found his way into my team. Like it's the Enzo that I saw Chelsea buy. You know what I mean? Like after that World Cup, they were like, oh yeah, this kid's gonna be great, and he needed some time to warm up. But it's like that thing where if Palmer's not playing, who's gonna be taking the game by the charge? And he's been doing that.
Yeah. So, like I said, Sock on the right. As much as I want to put Steve in, trying to be non-biased here. Steve just needs a little bit more time, even though that goal today was fucking unbelievable.
Mhm.
And Yamal is just the shit fucking Esteval, as we were chanting throughout the night, which was just lovely to hear. While Yamal was enjoying a nice warm time in Cucurella's back pocket.
Sure.
Off the left,
Who were your last two?
I went left. I went Trossard because I think he's
Ooh.
been fantastic recently.
All
I
right.
think he deserves his flowers. I think Martinelli ever starting over him is criminal in general. I think maybe there's a Martinelli hater, but I really like Trossard as a player. And then up front, I went with João Pedro. And this one could be Gyökeres, but I just like João Pedro as a player more. He scores. He gets more assists. He's better in link-up play. And that's why I have him in. But I can understand.
I honestly
I-
forgot he was on Chelsea's squad.
You could argue he's more of a 10 too, and I understand that, but I prefer him as a player to Gyökeres personally. And that's just my style of player that I prefer. If you put Gyökeres in, that's not one that I'm upset about,
Yeah.
but I would go João Pedro. And I've also consistently rated him higher than Gyökeres so far when we've done this, so I have to keep it consistent.
He was my Golden
So,
Boot winner, but even just like making my list, I completely forgot about João Pedro.
That's fair.
Completely.
That's
And
crazy,
if
man.
we're going off of who's healthy, it's definitely not Miguel Marino. So
No.
João Pedro.
All right. Okay.
And even if he was healthy too, it definitely wouldn't be fucking Kai Havertz.
Yeah,
so
I would take
Yo,
well,
for the banter, I almost threw Kai Havertz in just to be like, yeah, and he's a Chelsea player.
I
Just kidding.
might have smacked my head through the table.
I would take Liam Delap over Mikel Marino as a 9.
Yeah, right.
Hey, he scored his first goal today.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess second if you count Club World Cup.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
first in the Champions League for him, we'll
There
say.
you go.
So
All right. I mean, if there was any shocking names in that list, it's not that I was going to be shocked by James being in over Timber, but João Pedro being in over Gyökeres, I think is just bananas.
I'm
but
pretty sure they have the same amount of goals, and João Pedro has more assists.
they could.
So,
They could. Two different players right there, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
and that's the thing. It is really just with those two. It really depends on what style
yeah.
you prefer. If you prefer a traditional number 9 that's there for hold up play, you're probably going Gyökeres. But I just prefer especially with the way our team plays, I would prefer João Pedro personally. But I don't. That's not one that if you told me I had to put Gyökeres in, I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's how I am with that debate. I think it's pretty. I don't think there's too much in it either way.
All right.
Fair.
All right. It's not rage baiting because it's this is the 11 coming from a Chelsea fan. It makes sense. It all makes sense there. So all right, those are the 11s for our combined Arsenal Chelsea 11s ahead of the game this upcoming weekend. Tune in on Sunday 11:30. We're gonna be watching the game. We'll post the links on our socials and everything coming up as the game is starting. Any kind of closing remarks? Any kind of closing thoughts here before we head out, boys? Nothing off the top of my dome here.
I'm still
Counting
just.
the hours until the Sunday.
I'm just still so happy about the game today.
Yeah, you're coming in
Just-
still.
And,
Yeah.
and maybe that's what'll affecting my my opinions a little bit after what I witnessed in the absolute bashing of Barcelona today, or
Hey, man,
thrashing, whatever you want.
I think it was still a fair opinion to have for this upcoming Sunday. It's not. I'm the same boat. We had a pretty crazy win this past Sunday, and I'm still optimistic.
Yeah.
Going into this game, don't even know what's gonna happen with the Bayern game, but hey,
Yeah, and if you guys beat Bayern and especially if you do it convincingly, my nerves for Saturday or Sunday will be up
Yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah.
Because I feel great right now because we're coming off a huge win against Barcelona. But if you guys beat Bayern, who's comfortably been the best team in the world, in my opinion, right now,
Yeah. They're on.
I will be a little bit nervous a little bit more nervous, I should say, going into Sunday.
Yeah. The delusion will grow exponentially if we beat Bayern comfortably tomorrow. So till then, keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing, do all the fun things, everybody. Find us on the social medias, 71Kicks. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.